I feel like, cause like I always choose like baby Daisy, and I feel like she maybe isn't like the best to choose, but she's like just too cute. I can't give her up. That's all my.
That's fair.
Do the different characters have stats?
Yeah, like most people will use like a Bowser and stuff because they're like heavy bodies. So if you bump it and you were like the baby, whatever, like,
You go fly.
yeah.
Yep, that's how it goes.
By the way, I'm Tilly in the game. So she really is a Tilly.
I know it's hard because we all have like Alita.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
And a lot of times it doesn't match up with the, yeah.
So I've seen people where like you hit them, and you legitimately hit them with like a shell, and they get up and go immediately. Like you can't. Does anyone know like how that happens, or like?
I think sometimes you might hit them after they got hit by something else. So you hit them during an Invisiframe.
Do these coins like make you recover faster, or it's just speed related?
Yeah, I thought it was just speed related, yeah.
Okay.
I know that sometimes if people have mushrooms, they can use them to recover more quickly, but besides that...
Yeah. Like I can see when they use the mushroom. I swear to God, they have no effect on me sometimes.
maybe they have some sort of
X.
cheat or something.
Yeah. Like, I think weight affects how much items affect you.
Ooh.
Oh.
I didn't mean to file a second one.
So I just learned that my order got cancelled.
No.
Oh
Waiting for.
Yep.
You can't
I
get
don't
it.
know.
Yeah.
Because of
Can you order again or try something else?
I'm gonna try something else that's like away from the protest area.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it is.
no! Is that what it is? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, is that why?
Oh, I know my mom told me to stay away from downtown Toronto because of those motherfuckers.
Wait, they're in Toronto too?
Yeah.
Oh,
They moved from Ottawa.
Oh no, they're still in Ottawa. They're also going to Toronto.
Spread it.
Yeah, they're definitely still here in Ottawa.
Just and then it's this weekend, no?
The fact that they have to be vaxxed if they want to go across the border.
And
Even
then,
though across the border is the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not something that either level of government can control.
Yeah.
But they're somehow blaming Trudeau for it anyways.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they're
And
dumb.
they were also protesting provincial mandates that going after Trudeau for it. And I'm like, that's
And it's not even just at this point. They have like a whole manifesto that they want to overthrow the government. They're saying that they're not leaving Ottawa until they overthrow the government, and they are able to seat 8 people from their like convoy or whatever to take over the government. Like, there's a bunch of things that just don't make sense.
Okay, the army would be in Ottawa before that happened.
Well, that's what you'd like to think, but right now, the Ottawa police is essentially like helping them. They're bringing them food, they're bringing them blankets, and it's like.
What?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know a lot about what's going on, and also, I mean, like, I don't mind sharing this part. I also work for the RCMP, and so I get a lot of like internal memos and internal emails. And we got an email yesterday, essentially saying like, I'm not a cop myself. But saying that if you're a member you had to send an email to this email saying like, if you're operational, tell us that like what kind of training you have, make sure your gear is ready, and make sure you're ready to be deployed.
Oh wow.
So like, I think they're ready to start doing something, the RCMP, but like the Ottawa police themselves, like I don't know what the fuck they're doing right now.
Jeez.
Escalated.
Yeah, maybe.
I think they're trying not to escalate it. That's what the argument I was having with my dad earlier today, and he just wasn't understanding it, but think it's been over a week now. I think it's a little bit past just a protest.
Yeah.
It's like an occupation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to
Well, the thing is, they can legally be there so long as they don't actually storm Parliament Hill.
yeah. So
Once some dumbass does that with a gun, they're gonna be... The Ottawa police have to get the riot gear out.
yeah.
You were listening to something?
Oh yeah, Candleland, this podcast where they, I guess, their thing is like I wouldn't say shtick, but their thing is like they criticized the media and they were just talking about it, and they were discussing. The host was discussing something with I guess a resident of Ottawa, and they were saying that even though it's not quite like January 6th insurrection levels, people in Ottawa are super scared because the protesters are basically like I guess it's like a low-key siege of the city. And there's like a lot of discussion about it in our Ottawa. People are talking about how they feel like people can't go to work and make a living, etc.
And are they arguing that the media is miscovering this?
Yes.
Like they're calling a siege a protest.
I guess, yeah. They often like misrepresent protests like this.
Because the people in it are white. Let's be realistic here. If these were brown people, the Ottawa police would have surrounded and arrested them a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
And I bet your frickin' arse if these were environmentalists asking for like carbon taxes and stuff, the police would have been all over them.
Oh, well, a lot of people have definitely been covering about when we had the Black Lives Matter protests here in Ottawa a few years ago. There was a blockade and people had blocked some of the streets for 36 hours. Like, all those people were all arrested after the 36 hours. It's not taking long here. Like, literally all the streets are blocked downtown with all the trucks. And the trucks are idling non-stop. They're just honking their horns non-stop.
Yeah.
Just terrorizing everybody
I
that lives
mentioned that.
downtown.
Like
There's
Draper, right?
noise, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Imagine living
noise.
like in Raidens. Oh god.
I'm glad I don't live there.
I also heard like there was a similar blockade in I think it's Manitoba, and at that blockade the RCMP got assaulted, and they still like RCMP like into it.
I remember hearing somewhere that the white supremacists are actually backing the blockade.
Of course.
Yeah, they're a part of it. Aren't there some Nazi flags being
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a Nazi flag and all those.
And this is something a lot of people don't like to talk about, but the police tend to be sympathetic to Nazis.
Oh yeah.
Well, oh no, I've gone into the purgatory, floating by myself.
Oh no!
Like you're in a lobby just by yourself.
Oh my joy!
Yeah.
Sadness.
Oh, sorry.
That was a good segue from the.
Yeah, I know. Like, up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Well, Arjun, I hope you're able to get something else to eat.
Oh yeah. I might like after go to McDonald's nearby.
Yeah. Well, that's the good thing is, like, there's lots around you, so there's plenty of choices. It's not like this is the only place in town.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so dangerous because it's so convenient.
Oh yeah.
like Amazon.
Yeah.
Like a huge conglomerate. You don't want to support them, but damn it, it's convenient.
Yeah.
Well, they pretty well monopolized that space. You probably will have to buy with them.
At this,
Um.
And like I'd say also like another dangerous habit is ritual.
Just
yeah.
what?
Ritual.
I live in Scarborough. Ritual's not that dangerous for me.
Okay.
Oh, ritual. It's like pickup, I believe, is their specialty. So, think
Except, why would I bother with Ritual when we have Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes?
Yeah. So like, well,
Who will
I guess
deliver it to you?
how they differentiate themselves is you get points. They also have promotions with the businesses themselves. I guess because they don't have to pay delivery people and such.
Yeah.
They can.
They just run an app.
Yeah, their overhead isn't as high, so they can run like promos with the businesses.
So
Well-
this is delivery pickup?
Yeah, it's just
Skip and Uber also have promotions. What are you going on about?
pickup. Well, I mean, yes, they do have
like that.
promotions, but they're not
And point
that
systems.
great. They're not that great. I've never used any of Uber's points. Like, I don't have any Uber points as far as I know. I do know that they have like extra features with their Uber Pass or whatever, but besides that, I mean, like a lot of the promos with Uber Eats are just like, oh, spend $15 and get like
Free delivery.
an appetizer or free delivery or something like that. But it's not like, I don't know. It just
Compared to...
I haven't used. I'll say I haven't used Ritual a whole lot. But they also do have like, let's say you work in an office, which I guess isn't as
Common.
now.
Yeah, I mean, Ritual would have been good back when I worked in Bell Trinity Square. It would have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And I
people can-
frequently am eating at the Eat It Center or something.
like people can, what's the word? Identify themselves as like part of
Like an
the
organization.
workplace.
Yeah.
And they can bundle their orders together and stuff like that.
Yep.
But besides that, like, I don't remember much else about Ritual.
Interesting.
I'm in the burbs now, so Ritual is
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Scarborough myself.
Yeah, Ritual's like for downtown officers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, I mean, if I really want to get up and walk to go to a restaurant, there's the McDonald's.
I can't walk to any restaurant. Well, you could, but it's too long.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I guess in all fairness, I'm in a better spot in Scarborough where, I mean, there are a few places, but it's not as vast as it would be if I was in downtown Toronto.
Like where I live, like it's just like by the time because it takes so long for the delivery to get to me, I'm like I might as well just go and get it myself.
Yeah. I hear ya.
But you know, if you're living in a different area, it's very convenient.
Oh, I feel like we're evolving to that Wall-E world. Not the one from Vacation, but the one, the animated movie. Where
Oh yeah, where everybody is on like scooter-like chairs and they all weigh like 400 pounds and have no bones. I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to go anywhere for anything. You just go
No.
online and
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the scene where the captain's like, "Oh my God, we can grow food like pizza."
I know I went to shop and stuff today, and I was not going. Someone freaky and crazy.
You guys have heard of Walla, right? I mean, it's available in the Toronto area.
What is it called?
Voila. It's a delivery service offered by Sobeys and Co. I mean, they will deliver your groceries right from the warehouse.
Oh.
Oh, voila.
I use. Oh, wow. Oh,
I use them. They're really good.
Cart by delivery.
Uh,
But there's, I'm guessing there's a lot of marketing to do there.
well, the problem with Instacart and similar services is is how they work is that they send a shopper to the store to buy the item, whereas Voila is right from the warehouse.
And,
That's-
and also they they treat
The delivery people better.
the people like shit. Well, I'm saying like Instacart is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was it relatively
they're not Well, there's less overhead because it didn't have to go on a truck to go to the retail store.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
like,
And the food also tends to be better quality too because it didn't have to make that extra stop.
Like because of fresh food, like if you want fresh food, like Instacart does.
Well, then you don't have to worry about things being like out of stock as much.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because they control the stock. They'll know. Yeah, they'll know.
Like with with Voila, if it's out of stock, it's grayed out. You can't select it. I think only twice I've had things that are out of stock on me when it got to delivery, and it was bananas and eggnog, which I tried to buy after Christmas. So it was like one of those while supply lasts kind of deals.
Get away, Bowser.
I see you camping that horn, Lewis. With your stupid little Iggy. Like the Von Koopas. Who actually likes them?
Is Voila only available at like the flagship store? Well, I know it's online. Like you order online, so I guess it doesn't. It's not necessarily like.
I think they're GTA. I know my mom can get them, and she's in Barrie.
She said it's a Sobeys thing, so it would be Farm Boy as well.
Yes, I've seen Farm Boy stuff in their selection.
I know that they ship from Vaughn. I know that one.
Yes.
They're or at least one of their warehouses is near.
Yeah, one of their warehouses is in Vaughan.
27 and
Yeah, I think the only real drawback is that it's a minimum buy-in of $50.
Wait for Voila.
Which
Yeah.
nowadays is not bad.
No.
So expensive.
Yeah. I think their delivery fee is about $8 with a subscription service that will reduce it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I might
it's,
actually look into this.
okay, so 30 plus $8 for
voila. The French word voila.
Yeah.
Oh, voila!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voila.
Victor, Opera, India,
Voila.
Lima, Abel.
I guess it depends on how you pronounce it.
Vrilla!
So it's $50 plus $8 for delivery, right?
It's okay. So it's delivery fee is $8. Well, it's $7.99, but come on. Yeah. And you have to buy a minimum of $50 worth of groceries per delivery.
I'm sure it's before tax.
Yes.
Yes.
Now they do have a subscription service that will reduce that, where it's like it's a flat rate per month for as many deliveries as you want.
What? That's good.
I think the flat rate's like $14 for any day of the week, and like $9 for a Tuesday to Thursday. How did I get
see.
DC'd?
I definitely see some of my neighbors using it.
These coins.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to research this. Interesting.
I think Oliver Bertini partnered with them. Wow.
Oh.
Alright, I'm not playing Mr. Nice Guy. Out comes the Wiggler.
No.
Luigi Wiggler, yeah.
Nah, I'm not that cruel.
Thank God.
Keep turning into walls. Disaster. Oh.
Wee. Dang, Tills, you're so far ahead.
Good job.
I'll try.
I know you will. You always do. Oh shit. Go ahead, Bill. Oh no, it's still me.
Did somebody get pwned? I think someone got pwned.
That was me.
Oh.
Oh shoot! I wanted to get the dub. W, not the dub, not the win. Double box. Somebody's gonna use their speed.
Oh, you're
hey.
first.
God, this is a disastrous round.
Got him.
I like only slept like 2.5 hours last night. My brain.
Oh dear.
What? I was second for like most of the first round, and then I wound up in the bottom for the rest of the race.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yes, I feel like I was unfairly targeted during that round. Just saying.
Oh.
Sandbag a little. Stay back a little bit.
Oh hey, a person.
I think it's the first.
Target.
Hi, person.
First time we've had all human players actually.
The last.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on which lobby you end up in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Like, I know people like Waluigi because he has a very tall, wiry hitbox. Wouldn't Rosalina have a similar thing going for her? She's also a heavy, last I checked.
He is, yeah.
Like, she's fat.
He's thick.
she ain't a skinny bimbo like Peach or Daisy. No. She dummy thick.
Oh, geez.
Just a few of us playing this season.
Oh.
I've always played this season.
You always.
Yes, no, it's true.
Mario Party.
DK. Donkey Kong. The leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail.
Yeah.
Nice. Like a literal DK suit, or are you just that hairy?
I mean, if you count.
Oh, so you're naked. Okay. But what am I supposed to take from that, man?
Oh, why?
Oh, you like wearing a jersey or something?
Y'all are so aggro.
Oh. Poonda! It's a computer, but still. Poonda! Oh, Malik, I'm coming for you. Okay, no, I'm not. I think it's just that far ahead, and I almost get it off this again. At least I'm fairly far ahead of the computer. That's all that matters. And my wild wiggler. Okay, second place. I'll take it. It's the best I'll do.
Sorry, Archie.
I try like twice. I tried to end up on the launcher on the left, but then I wound up in the river.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, all that just to get pwned. Swamp or Subway? I'm gonna go with Subway. Just not feeling like Loca Libre Zelda right now.
What's your Subway sandwich of choice?
Meatball sub.
I'm actually good for that.
I guess I'm a ham person myself. Ham and cheese.
I don't think I've ever had a meatball stuff.
Good.
You know, I stopped ordering the grilled chicken at a Subway when I found out that only 50% of their chicken is chicken. It was an actual thing on Marketplace. CBC got sued for it and everything. It was great.
Market.
How dare they tell me that this is not good for me? Yeah. Oh, they're the ones that busted wide open the thing with the air duct cleaning services. Investigative journalism at its finest, and it had to be a consumer advocacy show.
One of my favorite ones.
Oh, I haven't seen that. What did?
Essentially, most of the stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper for them
To just trash it.
trash it.
Attempt to resell it, yeah.
Like someone returned. What was like someone returned a. Because what they did was they bought stuff.
Just to see what would happen to it.
Yeah.
And they tracked it all the way to the landfill site.
Some went to landfills. I think some
Yeah.
liquidation places will say like. It's like what they'll do is they'll sell things in lots, but generally the lot is like full of garbage and there's a lot.
Yeah. So a lot of the times the buyer will just chuck most of it anyways.
Yeah, exactly that.
And I'm sure it's not helped by the fact that, and this has been verified by some stories from Walmart, where people will cheat the return system by literally returning trash. I mean, there was actually a rather infamous story where someone bought Lego at Walmart, emptied the box, filled it with macaroni, sealed it up, and then took it back to the Walmart, claiming that pieces were missing, so they could have an excuse to return it. And then, of course, this got busted when somebody else wound up buying that same box of Lego, expecting Lego, and got uncooked macaroni.
Yeah.
Evil, but genius, yeah.
I am here for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, still,
Oh.
macaroni's not that expensive. I mean, you can get a big bag of it for like $2.
Maybe you're going for like fancy, high end, like.
Okay, if it's dried out pasta, it ain't gonna be worth much, I guarantee you.
You can buy some for I've just
But I always found that wild that, I mean, whether the story's true or not, I mean, if it's true, that means Walmart doesn't even bother to check whether or not you actually returned the
Yeah.
physical item.
There's a lot of things they don't check. My brother used to work there, and so many people would like buy a coat in the fall and return it in the spring.
Yeah, I believe that.
They would just allow pretty much anything.
Yeah, isn't the return policy very like relaxed?
Absolutely, it's kind of like Costco.
So much stuff, they just don't care. Well,
I
I
was
was just guilty. I could never do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to have, like, a lack of morals to do shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
That pay way past it was 20 times over.
Question is, did they leave the tags on when they buy it?
I've heard of that, like people were like, it's really nice for returning it. I'm like,
Well, I know a common, like, shoplifting strat is to, put the, go into the change room with an article of clothing, put it on, and then, take their old clothing and put it in the bin to be put back on the rack, and then just walk out of the store.
Walmart doesn't check that.
No, they don't.
And the sad thing is, I mean, I don't know how much truth there is to this, but the amount of shoplifting that happens in a lot of department stores gets factored into how much things cost, because they got to be able to cover the stolen items.
I also heard in California they passed some sort of law where I think theft under a certain amount doesn't result in like a charge or something. So
like petty crime.
yeah, something like that. And then the number of theft after that went through the roof.
Oh my god.
Like they decided like under a certain amount the police could care less.
Depending on
Yeah. I think.
Tiny little mom and pop shop.
Well, yeah.
I know, yeah.
It should really be. What's happening? Why am I?
I'm spectating.
Yeah. I was just wondering. Okay. I was like, wait a second. What?
Like flat game.
Weird happens so that so many of us are spectating.
It's a weird online glitch that exists within Mario Kart. It's not like no Nintendo game is really like set up well for online play.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because
they've resisted the internet for the longest time.
Yeah. It's like an thought. It is because they have to.
Yeah.
So sometimes it doesn't like you'll exist by yourself for a bit.
I thought that.
If I could fix it, I would.
I thought they always adopted the internet on campus. Like, I thought like GameCube had online play, Nintendo V had online play, and they also had Netflix surprisingly.
I think the thing is, it's in very limited capacity. Like it was never like, full featured.
It was just to have it. It was just to be like, oh, we have online, but it's like never really works.
They would like resist things like, voice chat because the children. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And now like on the Switch.
Headphones?
Right? Wait. Oh, did they add that feature like Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Really?
To connect a Bluetooth head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to test that.
Yeah.
Because I know it's like.
I know.
Like,
how they implemented voice chat for a while was like
Yeah.
to have some companion app on your phone.
Exactly, yeah.
Discord is a thing. Nobody's gonna use that garbage.
Imagine if Mario Kart wasn't online.
Oh my god, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like once you like beat the Grand Prix and the time trials, you're like, no point.
But like I remember on the Wii, there used to be so many people
that were using like cheats and stuff, so it wasn't fun at all.
Yeah. Mind you, that's mostly a programming problem on their end more than anything else. I mean, your game shouldn't be that easy to hack.
No.
Especially a multiplayer game. I mean, the general like design philosophy with cheating where you should be less tolerant of exploits in a multiplayer online game than you are in a single player game. Because it's one thing to wind bomb your way through the land. In a single player game. It's another thing to wind bomb your way through a multiplayer game. Not wrong. That would be hilarious. I mean, I would love a like multiplayer Botwa, but they would have to remove the time slows when you aim an arrow, notch an arrow mechanic. Like, cause that mechanic has been exploited for all kinds of things, like wind bombing. I don't know the short way to say it. It's the one where whenever you have the paraglider, and you notch an arrow, time slows.
Oh yeah.
Bullet time, thank you. Well, it's bullet time in a specific manner, because I mean, it's not just wind bombing that uses that exploit. There's also what's called bullet time bouncing, or BTBs, as the speedrunning community calls it, where you literally go up in the sky, notch your arrow, and then bounce off of an enemy. And you just go flying. Stasis jumping, I think, was the first iteration of it. Which is where you put something in. Which is where you put something into. You put an item into stasis. You smack it a bunch, and then you climb on it. Like that was meant. Like that was like a feature, not a bug. Like bomb arrows from LA. I think that these games, as I noticed similar oddities in Pokemon Legends, I think the games are purposely designed to be partially broken, because part of the fun is finding these exploits. I mean, the number of times you watch people try to Weird Deer bounce their way into zones they're not supposed to be in at that point.
Wait, that's a thing? Oh my god.
Because I mean, okay, so there's areas that have like rivers and stuff that are meant to be used by another legendary Pokemon that you surf on. So, but for some of them, if you hop on your Weird Deer and then dash up to it and jump off a cliff nearby, you can get into those zones.
I'll try that when I get it. I do like, you see, okay, so with Breath of the Wild, with how much content there is in it, post-game, I start treating the bugs like features, and
Yeah.
you know, it's post-game content as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I think one of the issues I've had with Breath of the Wild is, there's technically no post game. I mean, game's over once you've beat Ganon. Then it's just picking up all the shit that you missed.
That's exactly it. Like,
In fact, there are entire speed runs where they go straight from Baby Plateau to Ganon's castle, or to Hyrule Castle, and kill Calamity Ganon. Because there's literally nothing stopping you from doing that. It's not recommended, but you can do it.
exactly, yeah. I love that. Tried it.
I think the moment I realized I wasn't playing a typical Zelda game was when a monster hit me. And it did like 5 heart containers worth of damage. And I'm just sitting there going, what? I've never seen anything hurt this much before in a Zelda game. Usually at most I have to... Usually 2 heart containers is, oh shit, this is a boss monster. I need to be careful. I just fell off the map. Though for a game that has a lot of freedom, I mean, Baby Plateau really need a better design, I think. Well, that's what it is, isn't it? I know it's technically the Great Plateau, but come on. It's where you're supposed to learn the basic mechanics of the game. You then like, holy crap. Remember one YouTuber I was following, his comment was, when I first got onto Great Plateau and I saw how big it was, I was like, wow, this is actually might be a good game. Like, this is a very big world. I'm quite satisfied with this. And then he got off of Baby Plateau and he saw how big the world really was. Like, This is going to be a good game. Yeah, I think he's the same guy who did a video where it was like 100 Ways to Die in Breath of the Wild, where he dies, had a death compilation, and then made snarky remarks about it. Though I love his bit where he like storms the Yiga clan hideout. It's like, all right, Operation Storming Yiga Clan. Oh no, oh no, the enemies. Oh no, there's a. All right, headquarters. Our situation's grave. They have a sinisterly large hole. Because I think there's a way you can sequence break it, and then you end up where you're supposed to fight not Masakashi, yeah. I can't remember his name. Koga, thank you. Who was meant to be a joke boss more than anything else.
Obviously. Just from the way he behaves.
Wait! I have the Sato technique! I'm going to throw an inside ball at you! And they're like, I have stasis. And Magneto. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now, if you... Okay, good, you're dead. Now, if you excuse me, I have Thunderblight Ganon to go kick the arse of. And it's going to zap a lot. Because apparently Thunderblight's the hardest of the blights.
It was also challenging.
Yeah.
Once you figure out the strat, like it's
Yeah. Hurry! Yeah. Though I remembered... Yeah. So I remember doing the elephant mech, like the lead up into the elephant mech. And I didn't realize you could use cryosis to destroy the ice cubes that were being thrown at you. I was actually smacking them with a club. Or like a big two-handed weapon. That sounds like a waste of arrows. Nice. So what item you bid on sell? Nice. Are you gonna do a Pokemon opening a la Dali de Nogla? Well, I have a doorbell with a camera on it for my apartment door, so who am I to tell you where to spend your money? No. It's, I decided not to go with, like, Nest or anything like that because they require a, recurring subscription fee. I'm like, no. Not for something that I just want to hook my camera, hook my Wi-Fi to. So I got a cheaper version that literally just hooks up to my Wi-Fi. And then, it sends a notification to my phone whenever somebody pushes the little button. It's great. I don't remember. I mean, I can send it to you once, I could double check my, Amazon, link and I'll let you know. Yeah, I bought it through Amazon. But hey, it does what it's supposed to do. So I'm not too upset about it. Good for them. And then they got busted. Yeah. Ring, yeah. Mine's not Ring. Because I didn't want to pay an online subscription service to use a camera I connect on my Wi-Fi router.
And also the Ring, I don't know if it's just the cameras, the doorbells, but they have their own mesh network, which I mean is kind of cool to be honest.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. I mean, if you have multiple cameras, that's kind of cool. I mean, I only have the one because I don't need to have surveillance all over my apartment.
And I think like the reason was in case like it's meant as like a backbone in case say your internet goes down, then you can kind of piggyback off of the neighbor's internet to make sure that you still have access to your home.
Your internet feed, yeah.
But
that has its own problems, especially if you're on metered internet.
Yeah. This is all for Ring?
Yes.
Oh, I need to get rid of mine then. That sounds sketchy AF.
Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah, I think the one that I got, if I want to like save recordings, I do have to pay a subscription fee. But to like just look at it and to answer the door and that, no. That's because they send the feeds to a cloud service. I'm like, nah, I don't need that. I mean, if I had the time and the money, I would just get a webcam with a portable like battery pack and a Wi-Fi antennae, and then make a simple app that talks to it on my phone. I mean, I have the tech know-how to figure that out, but I would rather not do that, especially since I've been spending a lot of my time making my own Twitch alert system. Because Stream Elements sucks, and I don't want anything to do with Streamlabs. And I'm finding when I'm doing it this way, I have all this control. Like, I can use full video files for my alerts. Can't do that with Streamlabs. Has to be an image file. So if you want it animated, it has to be like a really crappy GIF. It's the worst. Like, imagine that when I decided I wanted my raid notification to literally be the video of when you run into the imprisoned from Skyward Sword. Like that animation of him coming out of the ground. Like, there's just too many colors for a GIF file to handle that. But a WebM file, it can handle whatever I give it. And my storage limit is only as much as my computer can handle. The hard part, one of the harder parts of it, like, there are a couple of things that are hard. One of them I haven't figured out yet. One is queuing. Or if 2 alerts come through at once, one of them gets dropped. And I haven't figured out how to set that up properly. And the other one was setting up the webhooks, because Twitch uses webhooks to send notifications to the various server systems. They call it a webhook. Effectively, it's like how the notification gets sent that that the condition meeting your alert happened. Like if somebody follows me, or if somebody subscribes to my channel, or something like that.
Wait, are you following any kind of tutorials to build this, or?
A makeshift podgepodge of tutorials.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, true story, I went up to, I think it was Hook Deck. They're the guys that, they're the service I use to sit and wait for the actual, webhook to come along. And, I was looking through their stuff, and I was like, do they even do Twitch? They seem to do other stuff. I mean, they do Shopify, they do Stripe, they do, Amazon, but I don't see anything for Twitch. So I actually emailed the guy, and I said, do you guys support Twitch? To which the response is, 1 second. Okay, we do now.
Yeah, we do. I love it.
It's like, okay, thanks, man. So he asked, well, out of curiosity, why do you want Twitch? And like, I explained it to him. Well, I'm assuming you heard what happened with Streamlabs. And Stream Elements sucks. Which is their leading competitor. So I'm just like, screw this. I have a degree in computer science. I gotta make it myself.
That's awesome.
Why not? Why the heck not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go for it.
Like-
Self-host all the things, as far as I'm concerned. Bowser!
Here of,
Stop
not
knocking.
have Facebook.
Stop knocking into me. I saw Hey, I hear. Is that you giggling, Bowser?
Most likely.
Um, I heard something about them losing. I shouldn't say I heard. I just saw like a headline, and I kind of just read like a bit of it, so I don't know for sure. But is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, like how much stock they lost, or like how many points they went down in the stock market.
Oh yeah.
Mazel tov.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole stock they lost daily active users.
Like I know people still use Streamlabs because I will hop on Twitch and I'll watch their stream, somebody stream and look in their chat and I'll see like a Streamlabs bot pop in to say something. I'm like, Now, Now I'm not too mean to a lot of these streamers because a lot of them are not completely tech savvy. So for them switching to another service would be a very daunting task for them.
For real.
And I think I'm fairly early in my Twitch career, if I could call it that.
You just uproot shit and like rebuild it or whatever.
Yeah. Like, and no one would notice or care that I did that. I mean, some of you are aware that I think I only have, like, I think my last count I have 49 followers. And an average of, like, 1 view per hour. Like, I'm not exactly big time here.
But you're enjoying it, which is most important.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
hit me, bro. Oh my
that's the
gosh.
biggest thing.
You shell. Come on. Yes.
I was hoping to get 7.
But weirdly enough, creating a... Go ahead.
See you? I'm mad.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh man.
That is the worst.
Hello.
But weirdly enough, creating a chatbot was easier than getting notifications for events.
You say something.
What do you call
Do you have customers?
How's good game ominous?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm done bragging.
Was it? Oh,
Oh.
I mean, Tilly, when did we start playing MK again today with Rob? Was it 3? Or no, 2:30?
Two. Why?
Because Erica asked, how many hours have I been
We've been
playing?
playing
And I'm like,
all day.
I
Oh,
told
really?
yeah.
We've been playing since. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We took a half-hour break.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got the notification that she's playing MK8 now, so maybe we'll see her in chat momentarily.
Oh, maybe. You took, Erica,
Ooh.
or she could just be playing local.
Can you
with her
split
friend.
screen? Like, would she be playing
Yes.
with her friend?
Yeah, up to 4 people, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so cute.
Yeah, it supports couch multiplayer.
You call it. What was that? Ah, dang it, missed.
I think they call it local multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, right. No, yes, Tilly, you had a 30-minute break. I had, I guess, a longer one because I had to go get food and I just stayed off for a bit. But
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, while...
I was racing for myself?
No, what? No. While Rob was streaming, I disappeared for a bit.
Oh, yes, yeah, you did.
Feel the burn. No.
Gems have to count for something though, like in terms of speed or score. Like collecting how many gems or coins.
Oh, it does.
Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, the more gems you collect or coins, the faster you get. Or I should say, the more gems you have, because when you lose coins, you lose speed.
Yeah. Well, I think it's coins on all the maps. It's gold on the Animal Crossing map, and it's rupees on the Zelda map.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait, rupees?
Yeah, that's what they're called. That's what the currency's called in Legend of Zelda.
In the...
Oh my god, I turned the wrong way.
Rupees is like Indian currency.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I wonder if that was intentional, or if someone in Nintendo was just that culturally unaware.
Or maybe like the guy who created it wasn't Indian.
Maybe.
Well, to be fair, Shigeru Miyamoto is Japanese.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean like whoever like was involved in
Named it,
that
yeah.
process. Yeah.
Well, I think their first Legend of Zelda game was created back in the day where, like, one, maybe two people made games. And I think the game creator was Shigeru Miyamoto. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've heard people pronounce it Shigeru, but I don't think that's the correct pronunciation.
How do you spell it?
Ah.
Are you, I think?
Mm-hmm. I think that's like there's a specific culturally correct way to pronounce it. That I'm sure a lot of English speakers screw up. Yeah. Like, likely out of innocent stupidity. Because they're looking at it Latinized.
A certain way,
Yeah.
And then, you're biased towards pronouncing it a certain way. Like, that way, once you pronounce it incorrectly the first time.
It's kind of like with Studio Ghibli. I always pronounced it Ghibli, even though technically it is pronounced Ghibli.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's like my bias. I always say Ghibli.
Yeah, I
I'd say
do. I
Ghibli
can get it
too,
Ghibli in my head.
Hello.
Hi, Dragon.
I was so late.
No problem.
I was so late.
At least you're here. That's all that matters. Oh my god, there's actually somebody in my lobby.
Have a late order or
Midnight, so I will not be here till midnight, but it is open.
Alright.
Dragon, do you also have a late order? Or no?
Yeah, Archie has to eat some dinner at some point.
Yeah, eventually you need to stuff your face, yeah.
I had to go to the supermarket at the last minute.
This dude freaking pulled me all the way back
And
there.
it-
Are you dumb like you two?
I realized like something that's going to be a pain in the ass. They're going to groceries or getting
How long are they gonna be?
Until they can overthrow the government. Or they're escorted by riot police.
They're probably figuring out that being in Ottawa is not doing much to annoy other towns.
Well, they want to show that it's not just a handful of dipshits, even though it is just a handful of dipshits. Well, the thing is, the Truckers Association supports vaccine mandates, interestingly enough. And most truckers support them. This is a handful of radicalized dumbasses. Like I said, I mean, they've been, like I said, this particular org is being fanned by the alt-right. The Wild Roses? I'm angry that that got coverage because that's only like a few hundred people that wanted Wexit.
Oh wait, was that part of the thing? Like they wanted to become a martial artist, not just in the
Because a lot of people pointed out that they're a landlocked province. They need to deal with either the U.S. or with British Columbia to get their stock across the border.
like exactly yeah because the West is a sort of that facility.
I'm curious about how that would go, because I mean, one of the reasons why Quebec had a hard time separating is because because I mean, the land treaty they had with the native people was with the federal government, not the provincial government. Which means if they successfully succeeded from Canada, they would only get what was formerly Lower Canada. Yeah. Right. I don't know what would happen with North. Yeah, that's it. That's all they've been entitled to.
All that farmland.
And Alberta would just be like a nobody in the U.S. pretty
Yeah.
much. Like, yeah. Well, actually, not sure because they are using oil and gas.
Yeah, they'd be like,
And they
Like, so they would sort of be like another Texas.
Yeah.
they supposedly apparently have very little to no rats there. So that going for them too.
Yeah, I suppose.
So- they have a very like aggressive
Cat population.
no oh my god
Gun owner population, more likely.
cats prowling
Yeah, I'm just picturing it too.
no
Like, that brings a whole new meaning to how territorial kitties can be. Like, get out my...
it's
they have a rat.
no they have like
No rats.
yeah they have very
Lack
little
of
to no rats
rats.
yeah
Because everyone's shooting them.
so like it's a combination of their environment and so like let me see if I'm like because they're like surrounded by fairly inhospitable lands.
Yeah.
There's like a very tiny part of the border where vermin can cross over into, and for that part of the neighborhood,
Like, they have rat police?
okay, when I say police, I don't
Right. Excuse me, dragon. Thank you. Oh, bollock. Yay! Invincive Frame saved me. Well, they're predominantly farmland in the middle of buggerfuck nowhere. They don't want rats eating the crops. And I know, and statistically speaking, rats don't... And of course, rats, like raccoons, would rather live in the city. Like, why do you think Toronto's literally Raccoon City? I remember this! Yes, Conrad the Raccoon! I remember that! Yes, I remember reading about it! Like the story went that someone found a dead raccoon on the side of the road. So of course they called the city to dispose of it because you don't want to handle a dead raccoon. It could have rabies. And the city said, yeah, we'll get to it shortly. And it took them about almost 24 hours to respond to this dead raccoon. And in that time, because this ended up exploding on Twitter, some people started making a vigil for this fucking raccoon. Yeah, and there was a card, and people were putting down flowers. Okay, at one point the mayor got in on it and asked everyone to open their green bins that night.
Oh my gosh. I do not remember this. Where was I? What the heck?
Okay, admittingly I read about it after the fact, but yeah, it was a really infamous case. I mean, it's up there with like this one viral video of a raccoon in a coffee time yoinking a donut. And there have been a few cases of raccoons sneaking onto TTC.
Yes. Oh, I've seen a thing of like a dog that has a TTC pass and he rides it. Like he goes and takes little walks at the park and then comes back. Like he literally barks when it's his stop. Yeah, and they have to charge him. That doesn't seem fair. Like literally his pass is connected to his collar.
Oh.
So cute.
Yeah.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Just sweet dog. I wish like I could see this dog. Well, my aunt
That's a good question. Well, how do you go backwards for any real length of time? Doesn't Lakido come up there with his disapproving wagging finger going, no, 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 no?
Oh,
Excuse me, thank you. Oh! Good to know. Boink, 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 boink. Pound! Well, maybe they make an exemption for, like, domestically owned rats. I mean, this is Alberta. Yeah! You want to take it, Alberta? Go for it! I mean, you can legally put a 4-year-old on a tractor in Berta. Or like a stuffy that looks like a rat. God, I'm still going. Did you get yourself pwned? There, I'm gonna go backwards. Screw someone else over.
What just happened?
Many things. Many horrifying things.
Can you imagine if there was like a thing of like rats with like headshots like from movies? Oh, that would be so great. That's adorable. Yeah.
Now I'm just being reminded of this one Luigi's Mansion thing where it was a movie. In Luigi's Mansion 3, there was like a movie themed floor in the hotel, and there's a room that's supposed to be for like a horror film, and you're tiny. And of course everything's tiny. Like the actor is supposed to be tiny in a big room, and you approach this wooden box, and then you open it, and then out comes a spider.
Oh god.
But then you realize it was just an animatronic spider. So then you just suck it up in the vacuum.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for some reason I thought like even spiders are fake, like with animatronics. That's what I thought for Home Alone.
Maybe 4,800, 48,000 hertz.
Well, like with the I guess there would be like laws with the spiders about how much they can work, or I don't know.
Oh my god. Spiders.
The spider union, yeah. Well, to be fair, there are like child labor laws for like kitty actors. That's why they don't like them. Well, I think they're insects, so laws don't really apply to them as much. Well, animal rights laws do tend to be a little schizophrenic on this, because, I mean... Let's take drowning an animal, for example. I mean, it's considered animal cruelty to drown a kitten. Because when euthanizing an animal like a kitten, you have to... you can kill them, you just have to do it humanely, otherwise it's animal cruelty. But who cares if you drown a lobster? Like, if you take a yeah, if you put it in a pot of boiling water, who cares? I just realized I made a bad choice and stuff, but... So I did hear that in Sweden, you have to, by law, electrocute a lobster before you put it in the pot.
Does it have to be ears? I could it just be like a
Or they bash their head in, yeah. I don't know if that would work because, I mean, a lobster's nervous system is very different from a human being's. I don't know if their brains are literally in their heads. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Like, he's not infallible. He's not a dumbass, but he's gonna be under the same weird common sense rules as we are. Which is probably why in Sweden you have to electrocute them, because that guarantees death before they get stuck in the pot. Well, the thing with shellfish in general is they have to be served, like, fresh. Otherwise you can get really sick eating them. Though more fun facts, and like this is actually a debated thing in the Muslim world as to whether or not it is halal to electrocute an animal before cutting it up to eat it.
That's crazy that they have like even these discussions. Yeah.
Because I mean, under halal, you can't you can't use a stunner in halal because you can't bash the brains in. Like there's a bunch of other rules about it. Like the like the reason why they go chop to chop is because of the belief that death happens instantaneously. It actually doesn't, though it happens quicker than with other methods of a slaughter. But of course that's why in a lot of jurisdictions you have to like stun the animal in some fashion before for butchery.
I try not to think about it too.
Yeah, I never really think about
That's why
it.
that's why supermarkets exist, I guess.
Yeah. Like I even can't I can't buy like a full roast chicken for
That's the interesting. It's like I grew up watching
And and it was just a matter of, well, it's the bird and it's food. Off comes its neck. Yeah. I don't know, like, did they break the neck or did they actually take a cleaver to it? Okay. And then what? Breaks the neck? Okay. Yeah, because I think that's something in both kosher and halal is it can't be full of blood. Yes, really. Quick and dirty, yeah. Well, I know the method of death for the method of killing for like an animal for its fur is they literally take an electricized probe and shove it up its butt. And the reason that they do it that way is is so you don't damage the coat.
I guess that makes sense. Oh, that's so sad.
Like, I know these things sound horrible, but I really do think that even if you don't intend on going vegan, that you should be aware of at least how your food is made. I mean, I say this as someone who probably eats more meat than they should. I mean, I had some fried calamari for dinner today. Yum, yum.
So maybe there'll be some good sales on stuff then in March, something.
But for Pokemon Legends, I have serious doubts it will go on sale anytime soon.
Who has the game? Who has the game now?
I have it. It's awesome.
What game?
Pokemon Legend. The game's Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe like when someone else is done with it, they'll put it on marketplace and you can get it on sale.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I guess.
You know what? Actually, let me check right now. Maybe someone hates it so much that they'll sell it right now.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because I don't know, like some people, a lot of people don't seem to. I mean, like they mind the graphics, but they don't mind it enough because it's like a fresh-ish experience.
Right.
Yeah. And the game itself, it does. I mean, it's not as pretty as say Breath of the Wild, but it looks fine.
Yeah, you're enjoying it.
It's really fun.
It's fine.
I don't think I've ran into any Pokemon where I looked and like, wow, that's ugly. Yet.
To me, it's.
That's too much for used. Come on. I'll do it. Okay, I think I'll use the red shell as a butt condom.
I was just surprised. I was like, what happened with the comment?
Oh, thank you for the coins, Mr. Train. It's so nice of you.
Oh shoot.
Maybe I'll get a new card upgrade. I never know. Do I hear someone getting pwned? Here you go. Okay, I'll take second place. I'll take it. Team, I'm my Wiggler.
Wait, who's Meg?
I'm Meg.
Hello, Meg. How do you do? So nice to see you.
Or hear you.
Stop it with the fireballs, please.
Eva.
Oh my.
Ooh, fuck. Oh my god. I saw the blue shell too late. It like juggled me.
You know, it wasn't until the scenic route that I realized that in Wildwood you actually start the race sideways.
Oh yes. Boom. Got him.
See, those toadies are staring down at you.
Oh, right. Wait, oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I signed up for that. That'll be a hard pass. I'm not really into football. Oh, where we go through the tower? Well, an organizer decided they toot do. Haha, I just pwned a baby Luigi. I am so proud of myself. Alright, see ya. Ah, yes! Second place! I'll take it. At least I didn't get pwned by the computer.
Another lobby. I forgot. Oh my gosh. I was like, what?
Also, does it just switch you to another lobby like random?
It's like if you let's say you come in after everyone starts racing, you're in a different lobby. And it will cycle every X amount of races.
Oh yeah, I found when that happens to me, it's usually best to just wait until it cycles again. And eventually somebody will pop in going, hello!
So it's like you will never, I don't know, like, there's never everyone, I guess.
Well, I think it's set up that way so that it can accommodate more than 12 people.
It's just...
You can actually not... You can actually have it set so it doesn't shuffle at all.
Yes, I like that.
But that's on the onus of whoever's organizing the event or hosting.
Oh no, Chili, what just
You saw
happened?
nothing. You saw nothing.
Well, I've spent the last few races staring at Dragon's butt. I'm sorry, did you not like how I worded that? Boink! Oh, I drifted the wrong way. Fun times. I made it.
Look back at it.
Oh no.
Yeah, good luck with your food.
We'll see if anyone's actually racing till midnight. Alright, see ya. Alright. Okay, if this is gonna be LG, I guess I'll be switching over to SDV for the next 10 hours. Stardew Valley. LG is last game.
I was like,
I think I come from a world that uses too many acronyms to describe things. I don't know why, it just makes sense to shorten Stardew Valley to SDV, but every time I use that term, everyone's like, what? Even people who've actually played the game.
I've never heard it shortened, but
Yeah, I just heard like.
Meanwhile, if I said DBD, people know what that is.
well, yes. That, I mean, because yeah, everybody calls it DVD.
I'm just gonna continue. Well, after this, I'm going back to PLA.
Oh.
And you know, the Legends are significant. I still need to complete the Pokédex.
Like complete, like do all the every task for every entry or whatever, or just
well, to complete the entry.
okay.
I only gotten like 125 done. I don't know how much left.
Oh.
Like,
I think a lot of the tasks involve catching a metric frag ton of a Pokemon and then evolving him.
yeah.
At least there's XP share, that would be just brutal. Can I do this? No. I shouldn't use the shortcuts if I can't do them. Eventually. I go flying. Wink. Damn it! Not again! I get pwned by the clock. Like, you're wishing that this game supports clipping at this point? I really wish this and Smash supports clipping. Some of the stuff that I would want to clip in that game. So I remember, because I remember I was playing Pokemon BD, and I actually clipped a trainer doing something really stupid, like a CPU trainer. I posted it to my Twitter. You can dig it up if anyone cares. I had a Mukro, and I think he pulled out a Pokemon that was strong against the Dark type. Oh wait, no. I had a Murkrow, and he pulled out, and the trainer pulled out a Shinx. So I was like, ah, feck. So you know what he does as his opening move? Bite! Yeah, he bite. Which is not very effective against a Murkrow, who is dark flying. So I wrecked him with, I wrecked him with a Nightshade. Fun times.
That TV that doesn't even know there's typing.
Like, that had to have been the dumbest thing I've seen a computer-controlled trainer do.
Thinking on playing archers, I swear if I keep rushing, I swear that the alphas get stronger and they get tougher to knock out.
Oh, alphas are just scary as hell.
I tried to beat an alpha Garchomp, but I couldn't.
I want a team of alphas. Nothing but alphas.
Well, I didn't have a very type of me, but I tried it. I came so close, but I just couldn't do it.
Well, I think I'm still kind of early in the game, so there's this Tangolin alpha in the swamps, and the Mirelands are like, oh, bugger.
Oh no. Oh, go ahead. Get away from me.
Wait, who? That weep print? Oh, is that you?
That's me. What?
I didn't know that was you.
Ooh, nice. You know I love doing my friends' gifts.
Yeah.
I got you.
I took it without asking. I didn't want it.
Oh, is there a clip though? I see. you just had to take it.
Yes, I'm greedy like that.
Work time, Luke.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, where are you? Wait, where? Oh, wow.
You're far.
Yeah. What the heck? I was like looking behind me, like wondering where everybody.
You're cheating.
I just saw the last minute, so I got pulled over right at the face of black.
Get white girl wasted.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, for me, it's mostly just streaming myself playing video games and tidying up my apartment a bit.
What's your Twitch, by the way?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Mikadite_Yvette.
Okay, hold on. It's Miko Day _Yvette YVETT.
Yep.
Oh, you're streaming this.
Yeah, I didn't mean to pick this garbage track.
Following you.
Oh, Dolphin Shoal.
Oh, yay, welcome!
Bro, I'm still watching that. Oh, still listening to Dash since Rob read it some earlier.
I mean, I usually play MK when I'm with other people. And you can see my schedule. I mean, I'm mostly stuck playing Pokemon Legends. Yeah, though Stardew Valley is usually and Sims are usually on the weekend. I mean, Stardew Valley is once a week because I usually play that game for 10 hours straight.
I mean, that's
Yeah, in a way. Well, with Breath of the Wild, there's at least, like, you can find natural stopping points. I mean, in Stardew Valley, the only real natural stopping point is, like, end of season. And even then, it has, like, the last turn syndrome problem where you're playing and playing and playing because the game doesn't really signpost when you can stop. You just go in from one day to the next without really thinking about it too long. Oh yes, thank you Sushi Belly for the follow. Yeah, yeah. Alright, yeah.
Oh, you're so.
Og. Eh, fourth. Better than a kick in the teeth.
Oh God. Here. All right.
Moxie 2D. PLA Nuzlocke. Okay.
Oh, Nuzlocke, that sounds like a I hate myself run if ever I saw one.
Right. The game just came out. Why are you Nuzlocking it already?
Yeah!
You guys gonna call Mira?
Yes. But we can rejoin the tourney.
I need to look for that code again.
December 4th. Oh, Feb 4th, sorry. You should just be able to pick it from your recent.
Yes.
Just going at the same time.
Yeah, why would you Nuzlocke Pokemon Legends? Especially since, like, the Pokemon can and will hit you like a Mack truck.
Right.
More so than in previous Pokemon games.
If you die, you, the trainer, die in the Nuzlocke, do you just throw yourself away?
Oh wait.
Yeah, because the Pokemon in Legends can attack you. And you can get yourself knocked out.
Apparently you can drown too, so there's that.
Now, does drowning count? I mean,
I mean, if it's part of the environment.
maybe, yeah. Because a number of times I've ended up in the water trying to where deer jump my way somewhere. And I'm just sitting there going, why can't I swim? What is this? Well, I admit I'm not super far in the game. I just got Ursaluna. And I'm looking for that one asshole warden who didn't tell us that her Pokemon frenzied. I don't think I'm really spoiling much saying anything about the story in Pokemon Legends. Yeah, like in Breath of the Wild, I mean, would I be spoiling things by stating that there's actually a mission where you help a grown-ass man hook up with his little girl lover? Actual side quest! Yeah, that's a side quest in Breath of the Wild. Well, the setup goes like this. You're in Zora's... I don't remember the girl's name, but she was a little Zora girl. You're in Zora's domain. She has a pen pal down the river that she's been sending letters to via the river current. And she wants to know what this individual looks like. So she asks you to follow the letter. And you trace it back to down the bank to a fully grown-ass Hylian man. And he gets all self-conscious because he feels that he's all skinny and all that, and I'm just sitting there going, that's the least of your problems, dumbass. Imagine what will happen if his mom found out. The only excuse for it is that Zoras tend to be long-lived.
Yes, exactly, that's it. So even though she is, like, physically tiny, she is probably, like, older than this dude. But,
well, that makes Mipha's relations with Link all the more creepy. She would have been a grown-ass woman when he was a baby.
Mifa is, what's the way to call it?
Ah, she be snatching him out of the cradle.
My God, Breath of the Wild is much more wild than
Right?
Oh, it does. Oh, please. This is the same game where there is a cutscene depicting Link staring at Zelda's butt.
That breath is...
Oh my goodness.
The breath in Breath of the Wild is hot and heavy. That's the breath.
There's another side quest where you actually spend the night with this Sheikah chick to protect her. Well, I think to get it, there are these 3 quests in Kakariko Village you have to unlock, and then you get to spend time with Para. You didn't get that far, did you? Well, what do you expect from a game where one of the major characters is literally a lolly? Para! A lolly! It's like a mature woman that's in a little girl's body. Professor Pora. A 6-year-old child, yeah. And she de-aged herself to the age of 6. And of course, she is supposedly the older sister of Impa, who's this little old lady. Yeah, because I think in this variation of Zelda, Impa is depicted as a wee old woman. Well, in other Zelda games, there's other depictions of Impa. Like, in Ocarina of Time, she's depicted as this feisty, like, stealth fighting lady. Who's Zelda's bodyguard. Yeah.
Lightning? Yeah, right?
I think I'll just use this as a butt condom because there's no flipping way I'm catching up to Dragon. I'm assuming that Mario that's way ahead is Dragon.
Sushi, have you heard of Lolita?
The book? Yes.
Well, okay, well, not the book, but
Oh.
Yeah.
yes.
But yeah.
Same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Yeah, the same horrifying thing.
Except, you know, they didn't ever. Wait, did they? I don't. They didn't sexualize the professor, I think.
Bruh. They do that to everything.
But I can't.
Why can't you leave?
Because race is life.
Yeah. Mario Kart's love, Mario Kart's life. Glory be to Morton Construction.
But also, if I like fall out, I'm not sure I'll get to
Well, so far it's just me and Dragon, so I don't know. Maybe you'll get somewhere. Yeah.
Did the points not restart?
No, I think they are what they are by the end of the tourney. Or whatever the set end is. Not that anyone particularly cares. Unless they're like doing stupid well or something. At around 2, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you do it after... Obviously, like, if it's after, nothing happens. If it's before, you burn out.
like you would get just that
Like, how are the ghosts doing this? I'm throwing it back. I think it's to my advantage to sabotage the computer and not try to catch up the dragon. Through the fire and through the flames we carry on. The lightning pony. Dude, you're way ahead. Stop complaining. Yeah, like the Mario is dragon. No worries. I mean, there's no there's no advantage to stream sniping me in this game. Not like you need to know where I am to do well. I was wondering why I had 3 views all of a sudden. What will I do? What will I do? What an unusual view. Elephants on parade.
I'll get a comm error.
Damn it. Alright, this
Hey, I almost never get away from me, bro. Stop beating off my leg.
Malik.
Stop beating off
Stop beating off on his slipstream?
Oh my god. knew that was gonna happen. I was gonna shoot my shit. You shoot my shot.
Wait, you blew your load prematurely, my guy?
I was gonna shoot my shell because I had a feeling to drop his banana, and I hesitated. So.
Yeah, you should have gotten on that banana, my guy. Like it was right there, hard and ready, and you missed it.
Oh my god.
Hey, oh shit! Wow, that was.
That green shell?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was really.
I wasn't even. I mean, I wasn't.
Okay, I can't think of any innuendo for that one.
Oh, fuck! What the fuck? Where did that green shell come from?
Swear I had it.
Where did you fire that green shell? Where did that come from?
Me? No.
I didn't realize you were already in the last half.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, jeez.
You got. Do you get hit by a green shell?
She tried to kill me at the end.
I always throw my things backwards. I'm
I was like-
sorry.
Closest I came. Just
BRB.
a hair away. I don't know how you passed me. I hit you with a green shell and then you reappeared with the piranha plant.
Dale? I think he just went to grab food quickly.
If you go too long without moving, the game kicks you. I mean, the scenic route was hilarious with the number of times Erica and I got ourselves kicked.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, we're like, oh, look at this piece of scenery! Oh my god, I never realized that poster was there! And then we get kicked. This is why we're on 50cc, so we can keep moving and stare at all the nice shit.
Actually, we got a closer race here. 196, 183, and what was the last one? 206, was it?
Well, I don't think the tryhards are here.
Yeah, oh, they were serious.
Like, Erica's effectively a pro MK player.
Dude, she's insane.
I hope she's able to get her rig ready for streaming.
You get just in time.
Oh, look at that snowman and its moving little head. It's so cute.
Yeah, you did.
Who are you talking to? Oh my goodness. Your hatred for Unmatched. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean, oh, so you guys were talking about the dog from Animal Crossing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll be honest. After playing Smash,
What, is she like Fox McCloud top tier? Like, what the heck? Hey, I got a present for you. Hope you enjoyed it. She's embarrassing me on the internet. I'm out of red shells. Do your worst.
Come on, that was too tiny. I fell off. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Because I fucked up the. Oh my god! Like I fucked up that turn. Could have gotten it.
Yeah.
Anyone watch anything good on Netflix lately?
Well, I really don't have anything to watch.
Orbital children.
I've been trying to find someone, but I'm kind of. I just don't know what to watch.
Watched an anime that came out recently called Orbital Children, I think. Okay. It was released. It's anime space. Actually, humans have, I guess it's a situation where you rely heavily on AI. There's also kids, space, 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 it was fairly simple, like or what I should say is like they let me
Yeah. Oh yeah. Words, they're hard.
It's just like stuff gets it's the thing is, even what I say just is too because there's just so many layers. Like I could tell you just what is revealed in the first minutes, but that by itself is
What is the main character do? Like, what is?
it's kind of slice of life-ish.
Slice of life? What do you mean?
Like it's not people with superpowers; it's people living in the real world kind of thing. Except the main character has a supernatural ability that allows him to go back in. Well, it's not like it allows him to go back in time. It's more like it pulls him back in time whenever something bad's about to happen, and it's allowed him to save people's lives. This is all revealed within like the first few minutes.
Oh, so he like
And-
relives.
Yeah, like the past few minutes or seconds or whatever.
Playing like Quantum Leap.
And some events tied to his past transpire that have this ability pulling him back further than before. And it's really like a that's decades old, like a decades old cold case. And it's very well done. Everybody has more. I showed it to Erica, I showed it to Alexis, I showed it to my friends. Other people who've asked for that.
Yeah.
Like it's good, but it's also like yeah. So I don't know, like just good. So
Yeah. Definitely meant to be watched by adults. Not for babies, like Leisure Suit Larry, but good.
you know what? Part of the reason I like as much was like if they just released it, it probably would have been better.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's part of people's like
But I think a lot of people are, yeah, I think a lot of people are taking hints from Star Wars, where if you really, really hype something, people will watch it, and it doesn't matter if the thing before it was garbage or not. If this seems to be a thing, like with Star Wars, despite the fact that the garbage of Star Wars outweighs the good. Every time there's something Star Wars happening, people are like, "Oh my god, I gotta see it! I gotta see it! That looks so good!" And I'm just sitting there going, "Why did you let the hype machine stoop you again? If you're not, no, you're not remember Phantom Menace."
I hate the Phantom Menace, believe it or not. I might be alone on this one. I didn't hate it, but yeah, amongst all the movies, I didn't. It's not the top one by any means. But did you guys like at least the Revenge of the Sith?
It was kind of a meh.
the most Star Wars content.
Oh yeah, I heard that the movie about the Rebel Alliance was pretty good. Rogue Squad, yeah. A lot of people did not like the Disney movies. Yeah, I remember watching like the ramp up of Rey. I was like, that's too quick. Like, I'm not even gonna compare it to Luke Skywalker. I mean, it's just she goes from not knowing she's a Jedi to Jedi mind tricking stormtroopers and holding her own against a trained Jedi in a lightsaber fight. Come on.
Oh, motherfucker!
Ponage!
Shit.
Is that your banana?
No.
Oh.
God damn it. Oh, there's more. That was the last lap.
But wait, there's more. Oh.
MG. Look at her butt.
I love that some of the computers have scores.
Why is this fucking crab always in my way? Jesus Christ. I'm like, I take a different, slightly different route this time, but like, bro, ease up, man.
Wow, every time you turn around, you get crabs.
Sorry, bros. No, where the fuck does Link come from? What the fuck? Trash ass a fucking Link.
What's Link doing in this game?
You were saying things with the development and things like, oh, you already said.
I hate all the CPUs.
They keep getting separated.
I don't understand why. We don't have that many players right now. Oh, actually, just missing one.
Chili, where you at?
I don't know, I'm somewhere else.
Weird. If we came in together, we've been in the same lobby the whole time, and then all of a sudden, it's just like, nope.
Guess you're on a timeout.
They're like, this player's too good.
Yeah.
I think I need a reset on my point.
You sure? It says here that you're in my lobby, Tilly.
Yeah, I think I just got in here.
Hope you don't mind Wario's gold mine.
I don't mind. Friggin' chill.
Well, here's to Wario, everyone's favorite disgusting man. Well, okay. Wario is is disgusting, while Luigi's a pervert. Like, there are, like, animations in some games where he's, like, got a rose in his mouth, like he's, like, the next Casanova or something. I think in a few games he's been caught, like, chopping his crotch. Yes! I got something to tell you. Pound! Oh, was that timed? Nice. Okay, this village is a thorn in my side. Ooh, I got a blue shell. Oh, not anymore. Rose did the yes, so it hit someone, clearly.
Give me something good, oh yeah.
got first place. I'm leaving now.
Meanwhile, I'm just swerving around like Shane on a Friday night.
Anyway, that was serious. I'm gonna head off. It was really fun. I'll probably catch you.
Yeah, likewise.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, sees you.
It sucks that we can't all be in the same.
Right?
Yeah. I think if like there's more than 12 people who RSVP'd, it makes sense to have shuffling on. But if it's just 12 or less, it's no point.
Maybe if everybody backs out and goes back in.
At the same time.
Yeah, but I think the shuffle will still be enabled.
Yeah.
I don't know, like when I no, I'm in a lobby by myself.
You're by yourself.
The RNGesus is punishing you. Hey, Dragon. I'm on your butt. See ya. I'm on a Rosalina Wiggler. Ha 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 ha. Yes, you did. Accept your fate. I've accepted mine. Gotta love them Raven Koopas and Shy Guys. Cause it's MTV! Hell yeah! I think there's a saying by Jacksepticeye, if you can't be good, be funny. Oh, did I see someone get pwned by the blue shell? Right on a banana. Ew.
Dale, I really hope you get into our lobby.
I closed it and I'm gonna try again.
Oh, okay.
I left, went back in, still I was by myself, so I'm gonna try. Yeah, if I just close everything and back in, maybe it'll work.
Everyone wants the fire stage.
Done.
Okay, I'm by myself again.
Yeah, that's why I found that if you just sit and wait until the next shuffle, it kind of solves itself.
But I also see that. Oh, okay. Like if I stay in the bottom.
Excuse me, Bowser? Too bad you're getting a coin in second place. Ah, bollock. What's with all the red? What's with all the blue shelves? Oh god. It's New Year's Eve all over again. I don't know if anyone was around that time. I decided to give myself a drinking challenge during that, where I would take a shot every time a blue shell came into play. And then one map, like 5 blue shells came into play. I actually threw up. That was how bad it was. Like, they didn't hit me, because I'm not that good at the game, but... It was weird. I mean, it was New Year's Eve with the Nintendo Switch Society of Canada, and no one wanted to drink. Yeah, I'll give it like a shot, as if I haven't already. Alright. Swamp Ruins it is. It's a rainbow. It's so pretty. I'm weirded out that the banana has a smiley face on it. Other things that weird me out. The fact that Toad doesn't have a nose. Anyone else notice that? Toad doesn't have a nose? Don't think about Toad having a nose. This ought to be good. Oh, it reminds me. I remember a long time ago, I was watching some Yahtzee. I mean, from Zero Punctuation, and I think he described the music in a game as what sound the rock soundtrack in a game as what it would sound like to tease a cat's bollocks with electricity. Because it's like. Lord help you.
Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. Miko, look in the MK chat.
Okay.
Oh, you're in, Dale, finally.
Oh, more like you're in.
Oh, did we join you?
Oh my god, that is cursed.
Dude, how fucking creepy is that shit?
Oh my god, jeez, that one.
Yeah, that one. That one. So he technically does have a nose.
A perfect 300.
Yeah. I always wondered what that mushroom cap on Toad's head was. Like, was it like part of his head? Is it a hat? Maybe it's a parasitic spore? That explains why Toad is, well, Toad. Yeah, it's a mushroom cap. Well, you would need a rabbi with a specialized knife, but yeah, it would come off, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure if you should be calling it a mushroom cap at that point. Though I will say this, mushroom piston has to be one of the most unintentionally funny things in this game. Yeah, it hit everybody. And then it blew up on the important person! Dun 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 dun. Ow. But who wants to drink DK burning DK, yeah. Who would drink that shit? No, not another mushroom cap coming at me. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Till he got a perfect 500.
Nice.
That is an insane score.
Nice.
Where did you guys read that thing about the ring alarm? Like,
I didn't read it. I listened to many podcasts that cover like privacy and security and tech. Unsurprisingly.
yeah.
But I can find it.
I need to look into that because that is creepy.
It's fairly fast. Like near the beginning with all the boost pads on it. Oh! Ran into a dandelion. Oh, did somebody get pwned by a bomb up there? Pwned! Oh! That was lucky. I went up the ramp thing in the center just as the cog went up. Go away, I'm not in first. Oh, damn it, it hits me anyways. Like I flew right over Dragon as that blue shell hit him. Oh, that's for you. That's You just got green shelled! I just got swamped. Excuse me.
Star Wars, Clone Wars. Let's see if I can get that as well. Oh, right, before that, let me.
Well, let's go to the Mushroom City TTC. What would it be like?
Hello, Union Station.
Next stop is Bell Station. We've reached Bell Station. Doors will open on the left. Beep. Beep, beep, beep.
We giggle at this, but you know, one of the stops is Yoshi Valley and the other one's Music Park.
Next station is Yoshi Valley. Yoshi Valley Station.
I just love some of the graffiti on this level, though. It's kind of funny. Like, I actually love that there's like there's like street tags all over the station. Anyone else notice that? Yeah, get in there. Yeah, there's graffiti in the subway tunnel. You never noticed that before? Someone painted over a mural of an 8-bit Mario. There's bullet bills. You're just going at the speed of light, so you can't see bollocks.
Excuse me.
Have balls. Might have been the computer. That sounds like something they would do. Flying around at the speed of fart. Ugh.
Oh, thanks.
Here's one.
But is this in Canada or like?
I don't
This is
know.
Washington Post,
Yeah,
so this
I don't
might just
know.
be for.
Washington Post, that's America.
Yeah, it says
Yeah, it's
across
America.
the United States. So maybe
Yeah,
that's not
I
in
mean,
Canada
I
then,
did-
like the whole.
Yeah, I don't know. I did mention I don't know if it happens in Canada, but like just because
Okay.
Watchbo is based in the US doesn't mean it will cover international news. And again, it's the company. It doesn't matter whether or not they do it here. Like, it's their practices.
It's the fact that they'd be willing to do it.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Trying to do it here too.
Like, what's stopping them from selling your data to the RCMP? And then the RCMP know that you like to watch furry porn.
Assuming you're watching a furry porn at your front door, with the camera pointing at you from the outside.
Well, I guess they'd they'd be aware of your soirees where people get in fursuits. Well, a piece of me always finds it funny whenever like I go to like a pride event, like a gay pride like parade or something like that, and the furry float comes by. Yes, there is a furry float. There always is a furry float. Alongside the BDSM and the nudists. Doobie doobie doobie. Did someone just get wrecked? Lost my horn, I already sensed. Ah, no! I dinged the corner and fell! Ah, screw you, boo. Bonk! Right into the front plane. Not my race. And she would do it again, too. For a while, I used to use the Bone Rattler. It's so good to knock people off the map. Oh, there was a hilarious moment where I crashed into Erica and we both fall off the edge. Clearly, there was a time where we were friendly enough to actually go on a scenic run together, so couldn't have been too bad.
I just got 2 mushrooms from that. And here we go.
Okay, it's shuffling again.
Oh no.
And I'm by myself.
Yeah, mine's searching too.
Oh no, Dragon, you are by yourself.
Yeah, I think there's just the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yay! He found us.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. So turnpike.
Why?
But there's cars you can dodge on it. So cool.
More like drive into. I got 3 points.
Nice flying, adolescents. AKA Chris. Boink. Yeah, that's some nice, sweet. That's some sweet, sweet flying, my guy. I'm just crashing into cars. Oh, someone's getting a nasty surprise. Look at all that succotash. Boink. right into that van. Alright, just got past that Koopa and a Streetle. Oh, Galaxy Air! It's so cute! So cute! Rosalina's little baby corp. She will take you anywhere in the known universe you want to go. Well, I lost to the CPU.
How do you think you work on side quest? I'm talking to my brother.
Ah, okay.
All of that good shows seem to get canceled about this. There are always putting up crappy shows.
Oh, balls.
Almost made it up there.
Guess I'll just have to settle for murdering you guys. My god, blue shells are massive. I never realized that before. Second place, and you were that close to whoever was in first.
That's true. I've never tried.
Oh, yes! No!
I was about to say, where did Tilly go?
Oh, I was far behind.
Yes! I'm not in fourth!
Hell yeah.
Tilly just made it rain shells, bro. She had like fucking 6 shells or some shit.
To be fair, I had shells too.
I stole 3 shells from someone because they had a ghost.
And I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up that round until the last.
She was like,
last
fuck
round.
you and Archie.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta let these fly. I was like, I hope one of them gets it.
Wow. I see. She says we're friends.
You would have done the same. Exactly.
No, listen. I may have thrown them back, but not like with the intention of hitting.
I didn't intend to.
How did you say you hope they would?
Oh, no, that was... And the ones in the back were just both.
Oh, that helps. Yeah, that helps.
Someone getting Mario Karted over there? Excuse me. She's behind me.
Miko, you should have cut through that grass with those mushrooms.
I wanted to, but the frickin' streetcar was in the way.
Oh, true, true. Oh my god, you guys love that map. I hate it.
I don't like it either. Sometimes little punishment is just what you need, right? Self-flagellation.
That's it. Get up the whip and the chains. And then people debate, and then you debate over who gets to wear the gimp suit.
Oh God, no.
Well, there's an actual gimp suit in Breath of the Wild.
Wait, what? Oh.
It's the frickin' lightning suit.
Yes. It's supposed to look like a catfish, but it looks like a frickin' something out of a BDSM horror film or something. Like, am I right? Am I wrong here? He's wearing it right now. Oh, you're staying the frick away from me, aren't you? You know what I'm gonna do when I get there. Coming for you, Tilly. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Thanks for the coins! You just got Mario Karted. By the worst player in this server. What are you falling down the bottom screaming, Mifa? Helps! Okay, autopilot. Let's do this. Oh my god! I got that through Mario Karting, you guys! At the last second, holy shit!
Yes.
How the turntables have no.
The tables have turned, yeah. Oh, shuffling again.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
It's from The Office.
Well. How the turntables.
Table turned. How the turntables went.
Okay, this will probably be my last one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to. I had to cut from the
Perfect time, Ben.
one.
so cute. We all chose the same map.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't choose that one on purpose. I just wasn't paying attention.
Alright. The track designed for fat fucks like me. Woo! Ah, bugger. Burned a little. Race is still young. I'll catch up. That's one happy ass looking toady. This is I was about to use my star too. Hey, second wind. Urban Lighter, what an unusual beer. Animals on parade. Elephants in the wild are interesting. They will actually carry grudges and wreck your shit if they don't like you. I saw a blue shell. I think someone's getting pwned. Pwned! Right. Ugh. Ah, too late. Third, I'll take it.
Thank you for the games, you guys.
NP. Is this everyone's LG or?
Oh,
Dragon, you're a freaking god at Mario Kart.
Thank you. I
should add you actually. I should add all of you guys.
Sounds good.
Add me too.
Nah, I'll pass.
Oh.
Oh God.
That had to hurt.
Well, okay. When are they about to go? You know, have a good night.
All right.
Have a great meal.
Enjoy yourselves. Yeah, sees you.
Yeah.
The. You're getting bullied by the CPU, I see. That hit me, man. Relax. That was a lucky one.
What, trick on the side?
Wasn't me. Now, if you excuse me. GG. Yes, I didn't lose to the computer. That's all that matters.
Yes, for real. Alrighty, this will be the last one. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
See ya.
Gee.
Oh, Prius.
Alright, you're just checking the friend requests.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just actually.
Did she actually mean that? Oh no.
Let me see.
Well,
Oh,
I got her.
send friend request. Yeah. No, not you. Search for users played with recently. There we go. Okay. Huh.
I wonder what Incubed is on about.
Dragon Sea Glacier K.
Oh, okay.
Suspicious. And then there's my me. Oh my god. Everybody's me is like adorable, approachable, and mine is like, I'll fucking slit your throat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, under trending on my profile, everyone's playing Pokemon Legends.
Yes. Oh my god. Everybody.
Everyone and their Dugo. But I'll never understand why people would put YouTube on their Switch.
Right?
Especially if they have a smartphone.
Or, do you know, the TV they're playing the Switch on, most likely.
Yeah. So it is neat to see all the people that are playing Breath of the Wild in 2022. Though in all fairness, I didn't play it at launch either.
Wait, repeat that?
Oh, I didn't play Breath of the Wild at launch either. I held off on getting a Switch until there was more library that I would actually want to buy.
Okay.
I haven't looked back. I'm mostly a Switch PC gamer these days. All right. Oh,
Have a good night.
see you later.
See ya.
All right. Nighty night.
Night.
Well, I think it's a little late in the evening. An hour. What I think I'm gonna do. Probably gonna play some Pokemon Arceus. Cartoon. Best way to do. Segment.